Hello and welcome to the 26th tutorial in the Microsoft Visual Basic.NET programming tutorials, and in this tutorial we're going to learn how to upload a file to your FTP. So first of all, before I start, I'd just like to give credit to Soul Collector for this source code. I'm pretty sure this source is from Soul Collector anyway, and he's from Hack Forums. He's really good VB programmer. He's really good guy. He's also a mod of VB Elite. Anyway, just wanted to make that clear, and I'll also be declaring my variables with the same names as Soul Collector did on his source code, so it doesn't look like I'm trying to steal his source code. I'm just simply explaining to you guys what it means and how to use it. So the requirements for this tutorial are, first of all, you're going to need a file to upload. So create a file in your C drive called file.txt and just put some letters in it, some words, and then just save it. And you're also going to need an FTP account. Now if you don't have one, it's best registering one at drivehq.com. That's probably the most reliable FTP host that you can get, so please register there and remember your credentials, which is username and password, and we can continue. So create a new project and we'll call it FTP upload. And all you're going to need is a button to send the file. So we'll just put the text as send file and then double click the button. Okay, so in here, the first thing we're going to need to do is declare our FTP web request. So we'll declare request, which is going to be the name of it, as system.net.ftp web request. And then we'll do equals direct cast and in brackets system.net.web request.create, and here we're going to configure the path that we're going to upload it to. Now if you have DriveHQ, please type ftp.drivehq.com. If you have another FTP host, just use your host address. So right here we'll do ftp.drivehq.com, and then we're going to upload it as /file.txt, which is what we're going to save our file as also. And then we'll just have a comment. We'll type system.net.ftp web request, and that's our first line done, which is a lot of coding. If you can't see that, then here it is, and then the second part, and from here on it's pretty easy. So just as we did with our emailing tutorial, we're going to configure our credentials, and because we declared it as request, that's what we're going to use. So request.credentials equals new system.net.network credential, and then we're going, in the first set of quotations, we're going to type our username. So just type your user here of your FTP account, and then the second set of quotations is going to be our password. So once you have that, that's your credentials sorted. Next line, we're just going to declare the method. So request.method equals system.net.webRequestMethods.ftp.upload file. Now all this is saying is, okay, the method that we're going to use is FTP upload file. And now we're going to need to declare file as an array as byte equals system.io.file.read all bytes, and now we need to declare what file we're going to upload. So here we've just named it file.txt, so please create a file in your C drive as file.txt, and then we'll upload that. So we'll just type here C file.txt. If you want to upload anything else, just simply type the path of that file here and you can upload that. Okay, so the next line we're going to declare strz as system.io.stream stream equals request.get request stream, and then strs.write file comma 0, comma file.length. And then finally we're just going to type strs.close and strs.dispose. So that was a lot of code to take in that little amount of time, but let's read over it. First of all, we're declaring our FTP web request with the name request, and we're just going to create our request here as this is going to be the path that we're uploading to. And then the next line, we're going to declare the credentials of the request, which is going to be user and password, whatever you set it as. And then we're going to declare the method, which is to upload the FTP file. And here, you don't really need to know what this means. It's basically reading all the bytes of this file right here, and then it's going to upload them again to here. You don't really need to know what that means if you just want to upload the file. And then finally, we're just going to use this last bit of code which will upload the file. So that was part 1. That's just to show you how to upload a file. And part 2, if you click the annotation, it will show you how to create your own customizable FTP application. And the reason I'm creating this is to try and get you guys used to using variables and information inputted from text boxes to configure this sort of stuff. It's really easy, but it's just really useful to know. So watch part 2, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. If you have any suggestions or requests, leave a comment, and please subscribe and rate the video. Thanks.